Now, ladies and gentlemen, this contest was made at lightweight. 30 minutes of wrestling consisting of 6 5-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide the winner. Between on my left and in the red corner, my pleasure and privilege today to introduce to you the world lightweight champion from Blackpool, wrestler extraordinaire Johnny Saint. In the opposite corner, my friends, from Camberley in Surrey, the classical stylist. Your kind appreciation for Bob Anthony.
Seconds away, round 1.
Hello again, Grapple fans. Good afternoon to you, and welcome to the Assembly Hall, Walthamstow, for another professional wrestling session. And the world title holder in the lightweight bracket starts off the program this afternoon, Johnny Saint, originally from Bagley, South Manchester, now residing in Blackpool, Little Livingstone. Johnny Saint in his usual black trunks with the thick stripe down the sides, red stripe. He takes on in this preliminary contest Bob Anthony from Chelmsford at 11'2", originally from Chelmsford. I understand he lives at Camberley, only a Bagshot area now. So they both moved. Bob Anthony versus Johnny Saint. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide this one. Lightweight contest. And Bob Anthony, although an extremely good lightweight wrestler, I think he's got his work cut out here today. Can't really see Bob getting too near Johnny Saint now. He hasn't been on television very much recently, a couple of times in the last year maybe, and I know he's had a little bit of trouble with his back. Let's hope it doesn't give him problems here today. He's got enough of them facing Johnny Saint. Referee Max Ward from Birmingham. Nice switch of hands there by Anthony. Double-handed wrist lever forcing the backhammer. And that's how easily it's undressed by Saint. If at any time you can't see the darker trunks with his initials on the front, you will be able to catch the tattoo marks, shoulders and forearms. Bob Anthony trying a full Nelson Saint. Very ambitious move. Nice whip. Hasn't lost his speed. Nice whip. Double wrist lock backhammer by Saint, but thrown off nicely. But the follow-up with the double leg Nelson is dangerous. Folding press to Bob Anthony, but quite easily thrown off. So I think the only way that Bob Anthony will really trouble Saint is by taking him unawares. Less than a minute now in this first round of 6. Arm lock to Saint. Nice hip throw, but the arm lock is still there. Saint releases it, goes for the opposite arm. Now gets a cross-press possibility here. Half a minute left. Oh, that's a way to undress an arm lock. Nicely. Inside leg hank there by Anthony. Very nice way, and the crowd liked it too. Good move. Very seldom you see that one. Don't think Johnny Saint was ready for that one at all. Very good. Right on the bell. There's Bob Anthony, lad from now residing in Camberley. In fact, he runs the club in the Bagshot area. I hope we see more of him because he's good, this fellow.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2, 5 rounds to go, and no score. Johnny Saint, the world title holder at lightweight, versus Bob Anthony. Saint with that folded leg. Nice turn by Anthony. Followed through with a head mare there. Headlock and strangle. But he asked for that. I really asked for that. Fell for that one completely. Saint offered him the right arm. Anthony took it, and that was the end of the move. He's back in there with a chance now, but not for too long, I'm afraid. Nicely, got out of it anyway. Yes. Good sporting contest, that's for sure. Both double interlock fingers now. Saint having turned, did the somersault to make him right against the, put the right pressure right on it now for Anthony. He's released it, double leg Nelson to Anthony. It's the nearest thing yet. Trying again. And this time Saint rolls himself up into that little ball. There's not a limb for Anthony to attack. Waist hold from the front now by Bob Anthony, attacking again. He gets in there fast, Anthony, there's no question about that. Again. This time he went back too long. Saint dives on, caught in the body scissors. Going for the shoulder press there, in the body scissors. Anthony wisely turns sideways onto the body scissors now. Well, he's turning again. He's doing well, but are these weakeners working? Saint now going to try and undress the body scissors. He's got down to the chest. Now can he get to the neck? There's the, he's on the neck. Now it's just a matter of getting out of the head scissors. Grapevine. Saint on the attack this time. Face bar with the right hand, arm lever with the left hand, and a Grapevine. Release the Grapevine, release the face bar, and now for the arm lever. Backhammer position, double wrist lock. Head scissors, and it's Saint in charge at the moment. Yes, he turned with it, nicely out. He turned as he came back, and that fooled Saint for a split second, which was enough. Less than a minute to go now, round 2. Saint on the attack again. Double-handed face bar with the legs there, feet interlocked, and going for the double arm now. Almost caught though in a folder. Grapevine to Saint, opposite arm lever, almost got them both, and if he had, that would have been trouble, but there's only just about 10 seconds to go now. Left the attack much too late for this round. There is the world lightweight champion, actually born in Bagley, South Manchester, now is permanently residing in Blackpool. 11 stone exactly. Never used really have too much trouble with his weight, and I don't think he would now if he had to defend his title.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3, no score, 4 rounds to go. Saint, the champion of the world in his black trunks, there on the left. His opponent, Bob Anthony, doing very well to stay with this man. Tempting Saint to grab the legs. Saint won't release the wrists at the moment. There's a way out of that too. From inside lay over the top, double leg Nelson. And both men quickly out of the holes they were in. Kicked out really nicely, very nice. And Saint landed not too well on that knee, I don't think then, but Bob Anthony goes in for another chance as he's got the advantage for the moment. Oh, he missed it. No, he missed it completely. Anthony, oh, Anthony put his legs there, and of course he's in trouble. Directly he put those feet there. In just under a minute, 20 seconds of round 3. So Saint, the first pinfall. And your MC for the afternoon's program, Fred Downs.
In the third round of the contest, ladies and gentlemen, the first fall in favour of the world champion. A nice round of applause for Johnny Saint.
Yes, not too much trouble. He got his man exactly in the position he wanted. And I'm afraid that Anthony, in trying to get out of it, put his legs in exactly the wrong position, and Saint just held them there, and that was the folding press.
Seconds away, round 4.
3 to go. And Anthony has got to come back into this somehow if he can. Nice cross buttock. And the figure 4. That's a good one. That's a great short arm scissors. Beautiful. Now, can he throw Saint in this? Yes, the short arm scissors is still there. Saint seems to be standing up when he likes, so that's not the object of the exercise at all. Anthony must keep him down and throw him, roll him if possible in this hold. toe and ankle. To Saint now. He got out of that short arm scissors fairly easily. A spin out, good spin out, but Saint was ready for it. Arm roll, but Saint holds onto the arm lock. Yes, the semi-Jack's triangle hold, pull onto the body check. Saint certainly wasn't able to counter that. Oh no, he just walked into it. He walked into reverse double knee hold and in, almost in trouble there. And chance for Anthony, but Saint did it on purpose, intentionally to catch him again. Backhammer. Now they're folding for reverse double leg Nelson, and this time he could do it. If he can lean back on the head, on the bridge, beautifully done. Well done, Bob Anthony, and Saint's face goes straight over to congratulate him. Just under 2 minutes of round 4, and Anthony's back in the bout. Excellent move.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the 4th round of the contest, an equalising ball to the young man from Kent. A nice round of applause, Bob Anthony.
Excellent move there by Bob Anthony. But we've still got 2 more rounds to go. But he's back in the bout with a 1-fall each now.
Seconds away, round 5.
As we start round 5. Now, can Anthony spring a great surprise here by doing that again? He'll try, if I know him. I'm pretty sure that a lot of grapple fans will remember his very famous father, the Eastern Area welterweight champion. And his name, of course, Bob Archer O'Brien. That's where Bob learnt all his wrestling. Unfortunately died a few years ago. Very much missed in the rings of Great Britain. But Bob's carrying on in the tradition of his father. He's a very fast mover. Remember, he's up against the best now in Johnny Saint today. And he's managed to equalize. Neither of us getting anywhere with that. Backhammer to Anthony. Double-handed wrist lever, still a backhammer. He's man down with it, but can't see Saint be worried about that hold alone. No, there's the counter. And the counter again by Anthony, back into the backhammer. Yes, what a way out of a backhammer. Tremendous. Nice trip. Again, exactly the same move as he tried before and got it, but can he lean back? He's trying to lean back on the bridge, but this time Johnny Saint, realizing what's happening, gets the waist hold on and stops him. Follow down cross press, loose, but it's there. Took his man with him over the top, very near the ropes, but not near enough for Bobby Anthony. And it's a win for Saint in 2 minutes, 21 seconds of round 5. It's Johnny Saint the winner, as expected, but a very valiant effort by Bob Anthony.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, before I announce the referee's verdict, let's have a nice round of applause for both men. Excellent wrestling. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen,